everyone, so for this assignment I decided to make a Korean dish. For the ingredients I needed to come to H Mart because H Mart is a Korean / Asian grocery store and this is where I can buy what I need. Alright, so here are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. Some of them I already had, some of them I bought at H Mart. Glass noodles, they're probably made from potato starch. And then we have some sliced ribeye. And then we have an egg, we have some carrots, more carrots, enoki mushrooms, bell pepper, garlic cloves, a type of Asian broccoli, spinach, 2 types of onions. We're going to use avocado oil, some coconut sugar, some sweet and spicy Thai sauce, sesame oil, black pepper, garlic powder, soy sauce, and sesame seeds. I decided to make japchae because I like Asian food and I had never cooked Korean food before, so I wanted to try something new. Japchae means in Korean mixed vegetables. It's actually a very healthy dish. It doesn't have to include meat, but I decided that I wanted mine to include meat to make it just a bit more filling for me. It could be eaten cold or hot, and traditionally it is served on celebratory days like New Year's. So here I'm marinating the meat. It is garlic and some coconut sugar and ground black pepper and soy sauce and toasted sesame oil.
So the first thing I'll do is I'll chop up all the vegetables. As you see, I threw away the stem of the enoki mushrooms because you shouldn't eat that. And you're just chopping everything julienne style, which you'll see later is like this little type of elongated rectangle shape. We cut the vegetables julienne style not only to make it look aesthetically pleasing, but also in order to have all the vegetables kind of cook at the same time, since they will all be approximately the same size. Next, we will beat up 1 egg and fry it like an omelet, and then we will be chopping it up and it will be one of the garnishes in our dish. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to blanch our spinach in hot water, meaning we're going to submerge it in hot water for like 30 seconds and then take it out and put it into ice cold water to stop the cooking process. And then the recipe calls for us to squeeze out all the water from the spinach and kind of separate the spinach and put it to the side.
So this here is a wok, W-O-K. It's kind of like a Asian style stir fry pan. It originated in one of the Asian countries. And what's good about this,
all the sides of the wok, the metal in the wok, get really hot, and you can kind of spread out the food on its edges so that everything cooks evenly. And it's also nice because if you're cooking things separately, it's big enough just to hold one type of vegetable, and so you cook each vegetable separately and then combine everything in a bowl later, which is what we will do here. Now the final thing we're gonna stir fry is the meat, and you are just gonna put some oil in the pan and put the marinated meat in there, and then at the end of the meat cooking process you're gonna add some sesame seeds as well. And you know the meat is done when there's no more red bloody spots in the meat and everything's just kind of brown. The last thing we're going to do before bringing everything together is after stir frying everything, we're going to cook the noodles in hot boiling water for about 5 minutes. As you see, they don't even look like they're in the water because they get transparent when they are wet. And then finally, we're going to kind of layer everything into a bowl using our hands. As I mentioned before, when making this, it is said in multiple recipes to use your hands to mix the food, and so that's what I will be doing here. Also, as you're layering, the reason why we're doing this is so that you can add extra sauce, so soy sauce, sweet and sour sauce, black pepper, sesame oil, so that each part of the dish is saturated with sauce instead of just like the top or just the meat, for example. And this is the final product. I'll have someone try it and they can tell you what they think. What's your opinion?
Delicious.